it going, everyone? Welcome back. Hopefully everyone's day's been going well. So Seth Jones, once out of Columbus. I mean, let's be honest. Who didn't see that one coming? For whatever reason, it's a terrible thing to say, because love Seth Jones, love our Blue Jackets, but man, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with good players not wanting to stay in Columbus. Columbus is not the worst city in the world to play hockey in. Fan base is great, community is great, it's a nice place. It makes you wonder, is it an organization thing? Is it an upper manager thing? I'm not sure. Fact of the matter is, though, Seth Jones has made it known that he wants to test free agency when the time does come here. So that means for the Blue Jackets, you got to consider moving on from him. Unfortunately, I mean, you instantly look trade. The one thing this organization has done exceptionally well here in the most recent years is trade good players and get a good return for them. The question is, where do the Blue Jackets go? You let Seth Jones go, you need a defender back. You're not going to get a defender back, though. A team that's going to trade for a defender is not going to give one up. That's just, they're going to trade for a position of need, give up a position of surplus, which means the Blue Jackets are going to be going, probably looking, or we should say looking more at a forward, possibly a center. The idea would be there. Still a tough thing to come by is a center in this league. Any return of a Seth Jones trade. That being said, you consider the draft comes around, the Blue Jackets are more than likely going to need a defender to replace it, which is all right because this year's better defensive draft in the first place. But it's just tough to see a guy like Seth Jones go. The man's been out there logging minutes night in and night out for the Blue Jackets. Say what you will about it, the Blue Jackets are more than prepared to overpay this guy to get him to stay in Columbus because you have to. The thing is, keep getting rid of a guy like Seth Jones. You hope to get his replacement, but you can't afford to let guys like Seth Jones go, just like you can't afford to let guys for Panarin go for nothing, because it's such a big loss to a team. As an organization, you want to do your best to continue to build. But when you take a step back and then you have to build back up, that's how you end up being one of these organizations that end up in the trenches for years and decades or whatever, trying to rebuild their team. And it's hard to do in this league. You have to have cornerstones on a team to build around throughout the years to continue to build a team. You can't really it's tough. It's possible, but it's very tough in the NHL to just completely scrap a team and rebuild through the draft and be ready to go. We've seen so many teams trying that here in the recent years. It's not working out too well. You got to have those cornerstone guys, especially a guy like Seth Jones that could have given you another, easily 10 years of really good hockey, top-line defensive play. So it's tough to see Seth Jones go, but it is what it is. He's going to play. He's played well while he was here. He hasn't really been a toxic player by any stretch of the imagination. You just have to, respect his wishes here and hope for the best.